Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this. These are going to be my WWE Extreme Rules 2012 thoughts. Nothing to really talk about tonight, believe it or not, we're just going to get straight into this one. So, on the pre-show, does this count towards a pay-per-view score, the pre-show? Is that counting a dark match towards it? I don't know. It's like counting the Sunday Night Heat match from back in the day, I don't know. So, in the pre-show, Santino defeated Miz to retain the United States title. Some things of note that come off this one are that the match was just an extended Raw match. I say it's only a 1-star because I'm nice. Santino got owned for the most part and then came back and won with the Cobra. What to do? Live stream, I watched it on WWE.com. I'm sure you've been told you could have watched it on YouTube as well. Stream quality was absolutely perfect. I mean, absolutely spot on perfect. Ring of Honor and companies like that could learn from this because the live stream was spot on. So, onto the pay-per-view proper. I called this one being on first. Orton defeating Kane in a meh match. Brawling at ringside, brawling at the entrance, and then brawling backstage. This, to me, felt like a hardcore match. A WCW hardcore match at this. Let me tell you something, Willis. I get told so often, or I get asked, Mark, what do you think about the hardcore title? Do you think they should bring back the hardcore title? For matches like this, not a fucking chance. Not a chance. No Becky with it, she get around to the ring, and my God, my head almost explodes as Michael Cole actually calls a power slam a power slam. My freaking God, maybe he's finally gonna fucking learn. Maybe he's gonna finally listen to people going, you've been saying it wrong. Maybe. RKO is count. Oh, sorry, I'm ahead of myself here. Randy Orton uses a chair, then preps the table, does the DT that he normally does with the ropes on the outside for 2. RKO is countered, suplex gets 2 for Orton, chokeslam gets 2 for Kane, tombstone on a chair is counted into an RKO on the chair. Decent length, but there was nothing to it, and the brawling, I think I had no time for. Once again, it's a 1-star match from yours truly. Next, in an unadvertised match, Brodus Clay defeated Dolph Ziggler in meh. Crowd were all over Dolph, which is brilliant, and they were chanting Dolph and all that. Dolph did get some offense in. It was the longest Brodus Clay match I've seen for a long, long time, but, you know, nothing of substance to it. Dolph Ziggler is wasted in matches like this, in my opinion. Half a star, don't care at all. Splash gets the win for Brodus Clay. Whoop-de-doo. Next, Cody Rhodes defeating Big Slow to win the Intercontinental Championship. This was funny. Selected as a tables match before it started with a spin the wheel, make the deal, Raw roulette kind of thing. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be so angry about this finish because basically, Show went through a table, but didn't go through a table. He was knocked off the apron and his foot went through a table, but he did go through the table technically. Half his, his leg went through the table. So like I say, I reckon there's going to be a lot of people going at this. I cracked up. I really did think that was a funny, interesting, creative finish. I don't ever want to see it again. I'm not going to lie here, but as a one-off, no problem with that whatsoever. I really don't. At the end of the day, obviously, I'm going to be nitpicky, say, so what was the point in Big Slow winning the title? But as a match, I mean, it's half the star again. It was nothing special at all. I just thought the finish was funny. Next, good match. Sheamus defeating Daniel Bryan to retain the World Heavyweight Championship in a good 2 out of 3 falls match. What I liked about this one, as you can probably imagine, knowing me, a lot of really good psychology in this one. Daniel Bryan worked over... Sorry, I've got something in my fucking teeth. Ha! Sheamus, his left arm was worked over by Daniel Bryan pretty much the whole match, to the point where he got... The first fall was a disqualification, where Daniel Bryan had Sheamus in the ropes, and he was repeatedly kicking the arm, and he wouldn't stop, so the referee got up to 5, and disqualified him. Fantastic, and smile on Bryan's face, he knew what was coming next, put the yes lock on, and Sheamus gave up. Well, he didn't give up, he passed out to it, which I thought was a bit counterproductive, to be honest. Working the arm the whole time, and then get it with the pass out, but working on that body part, so, I can't be too nitpicky, can I? Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I really thought when Sheamus hit the bro kick, that was going to be it in the straight start of the third fall, but it wasn't. But, yeah, a second bro kick wins it, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Like I say, great psychology, and that's what I look for most in a wrestling match, and that's why this one gets 3. If you want to give it 3.5, I wouldn't go 4, but 3.5 if you want to give it that. I won't object. 3 stars from me. Next, Skip Sheffield / Rybeck defeated 2 jobbers, which is lovely, in a match notable only for the Goldberg chants and lots of them. And you've got to think to yourself that this gets pay-per-view time, but The Miz doesn't, which is weird. But hey, it's not my fucking fed, is it? Then CM Punk defeated Jericho to retain the WWE Championship in a good match, which is a 3-star match again. Both men in street clothes, which I liked. This match was weird because the crowd. You're always going to be expected to be into Punk. Just need to clarify something, right? When I said on my predictions vid, window, notice, and what happened last time? Remember, I opened it and then I was cold. It won that time, damn it. I said on my predictions vid that Daniel Bryan would be the most over guy. I didn't mention about Punk. It wasn't that I forgot or anything. I just thought, because of the way that this yes chant has been going on so much, I thought we'd hear the yes chant throughout the whole show, and we didn't. Bryan got a decent reaction and got a lot of yes chants during his match, but not in... No one there, just the wind. Ha! Thank you, wind. Jesus. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, there was a lot of yes chants in Daniel Bryan's matches, but not in anyone else's matches. Punk was obviously going to be super over. I didn't see the point of mentioning it, you know? I didn't forget. Honest. Anyway, referee gets distracted by Jericho, yeah? Jericho then pokes Daniel Bryan, idiot, CM Punk in the eye. A disqualification spot in a no disqualification match. That's genius. This match was weird. Well, the point I was going with before is that Punk obviously was super over, and every time Punk was on the offense, the crowd liked it. Didn't like it even half as much as I was expecting them to, and when Jericho was on the offense, they were positively silent. This match had some great stuff in it, some really nice stuff. The elbow drop that CM Punk did to the announce table on the outside that Jericho was positioned on was fantastic, and they did a beer bath, which was, I suppose, in the context of the storyline, was lovely. Yeah. Punk almost botched as well, which is interesting. Went for a springboard off the ropes. Don't know if it was intentional or not, because the way that Jericho went straight into the offense, I don't know. The way he was taunting him, saying, see what happens, sort of things. Code breaker with a chair gets 2 for Jericho. I love that. He goes to go to sleep, but Punk counters and drops him on an exposed turnbuckle that had been exposed earlier on in the match. Hits a go to sleep of it going for the win. I gave this one 3 stars. I thought it was all right. It's just right. If you basically this match you could split into thirds. And the first 2/3 of it, it wasn't holding my attention. I really liked the stuff that they did with Punk's sister. I must stress that one. But other than that, the first 2/3 I didn't really like. The last third, though, I really liked. Had some really good no-falls, really good stuff in it. And yeah, that bumped it up for me a lot. This was a 3-star match. I'm sure there's people out there who will be rating it higher than me. And 2 more to go. See, a fast review from yours truly. Who'd have thunk it? But I'm tired and it's late. So Layla defeated Nikki Bella to win the Divas Championship. Beth Phoenix was medically cleared, announced a mystery opponent, and of course everyone in the world was going, it will be Karma. It will be Karma. It will be Karma. And of course it was Layla, which was such a letdown. Layla's pretty and she can wrestle, and my God, she's pretty. Did I mention she's really pretty? But no, right? And then, right, do you know how I talk about psychology all the time, but then it has no bearing and no effect on the match if it has no bearing on the finish or the guys don't tell it. For example, Sheamus, to his credit, and I give him a lot for this, sold the arm all the time after Daniel Bryan had worked his arm. Yeah, in this one, Layla's knee was worked over. I've got no problem. That makes sense storyline wise, but it had no bearing on the finish at all, and she forgot to sell it. She didn't limp off up the ring or anything, up the ramp or anything. She just walked away. She hit a rude awakening for the finish, which that gets it from the dud mark to a quarter star, because this match was sloppy as fuck, filled with botches. Didn't enjoy it at all. No. Quarter star. Actually, no, fuck it, dud. It was crap. And in the main event, John Cena defeating Brock Lesnar in a good match. This was an interesting one. This was interesting. You see, I really don't like John Cena, so watching John Cena get the living shit kicked out of him makes me mark out. That's just a simple fact. Cena busted open in the first, 30 seconds from an errant elbow shot from Brock Lesnar. Brilliant. Blood everywhere. Dear world, just because both men were busted open in this match doesn't mean the Attitude Era is coming back. Don't start putting shit like that on Facebook. You make yourself sound stupid. I guarantee people will be doing it for the next 24 hours. Yes, we saw blood. We saw weapons. The Attitude Era is coming back. No. Just not. We're not going to see naked chicks for example. Not going to see blood everywhere. Not going to see unprotected chair shots. Not going to talk about the sexual aspects being ramped up. All the things that made, were sort of symbols of the Attitude. Yes, there was the chair shots and the blood and all that, but there was a great deal more going on in the Attitude Era than just that. Rant over. German suplexes by Brock. He worked the arm a lot. Did a Kimura twice, which was fantastic. One of them was on the ring steps that Brock Lesnar had been put into the ring. And then John Cena is Superman, obviously, and picks Lesnar up and spine busters him onto the fucking thing, onto the steps. That was nice. And then he did a diving clothesline where he landed badly on the outside, sort of just laughed it off. Went for to do a second one. John Cena had come down to his old school Thugonomics chain on, you know, and he's got that round and then bam! And Lesnar's bust open. And then the finish, man, I didn't like the finish. Attitude Era. See, on the brain. Attitude Adjustment on the steps gets the win. And it's just like, oh, wrong man won, man. Wrong man won, in my opinion. My good friend Danny Ace completely disagrees with that, but he's a moron, so, you know, what could you say more about that? Yeah, I know Sarcastic Venom will be vexed about that one as well, because he was absolutely certain that Lesnar was going to win this one. Hey, I was certain that Lesnar was going to win this one. What can we say about that? I mean, yeah, wrong person won. What can we say about this show, right? We've got 3 matches that were 3 stars. The rest were all completely and utterly avoidable. So, I mean, what do we go? 4 out of 10? You know, I'm sure there's people out there watching this now going, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot. This was an 8 out of 10 show." It wasn't for me. This was 4 out of 10 because I'm nice. I may even go 3. And look down below. No, I may have changed my mind in time it takes me to get from here into my computer. I have been Mark P. Join me tomorrow. I'm going to do a Raw review. Please let me know what you thought of the show down here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I say, Raw review tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all very soon. Night tonight, boys and girl. Just the one. I'm sure there's only one woman watching my fucking vids. In a bit, boys and girl. In a bit, folks. In a bit, people. Jesus, I'm such an idiot.